HopZine.com. Thanks for joining me for another video beer review. This time something a little bit special. It's a bottle of Cloudwater's Vermont ESB at 6.5% ABV. Nice big 750ml bottle of this. So I'll give you a little spiel on the back of here. So it says our widely celebrated ESB recipe featuring New Zealand, Australia and US hops. I didn't know they'd done an ESB before. I've had nearly everything from Cloudwater. It must have been draft only. And now the unmistakable flavours of Vermont ale yeast. Delicious, consumed fresh. This ESB will age gracefully at selling temperature. So as always, it gives you all the deets on the back. So bitter in hops and Motoeku. Aroma hops, Nelson Sauvin and Simcoe, Victoria's Secret and Rawaka. So very different to what you'd expect. Malts of best ale, extra pale Maris Otter, wheat, light Munich, roast barley, and a Vermont ale yeast. That's the big thing. I guess that's the big kind of like difference. So if you're following the cut and thrust of progressive craft brewing, it's all going on in Vermont. Heady topper, I guess, is the big one. Blood, it's breaking my bottle up. No, trying to open this one. There we go. Quite a pop. Quite a snap, really. No, it's not. I thought it was funneling its way out of the bottle. Yeah, so it's like Vermont. It's Heady Topper. It's Trillium, Treehouse. All these kind of like cool IPAs. They use an English ale yeast. Well, shall we say a mutation of a traditional British ale yeast. It's one of the things that's really kind of become characterful within their beers. That it's got quite a lot of body and stuff. Really kind of like, it's a ferocious yeast is a British ale yeast. I mean, attenuates very quickly. So I think this is Cloudwater's first venture in using that yeast in the ESB, a very traditional British ale style. So therefore, the yeast should be kind of complementary to the malt bill and the style. But obviously, those hops have gone completely off the chart. So I'm really excited to see what this is like. There's a little story to tell about that in a minute, but yeah, hazy, very hazy, and I kind of expected that. Hazy, kind of dusky sunset of a beer. It's kind of like dirty amber, really tight, creamy head. That looks like a pint of ale, that does. That's all you look at that. Anyway, let's check out the aroma. Not loads jumping off it. I'm barely getting anything. Excuse me, I'm getting a little bit of peach and a little bit of orange. A bit of red apple, not a hell of a lot. There's not a hell of a lot of aroma. Surprising. Anyway, this is what it's all about. Let's see what it tastes like. Cheers. That's a wild ride. A lovely creamy mouthfeel. Drinking through the head is a real pleasure, actually. There's some cherry, there's some red apple, there's a little hint of cough medicine in there. That hedgerow British hop flavour, despite being all that kind of all those US and New Zealand hops. Quite a significant bitterness. ESB traditionally is quite a bitter beer. This is one thing that people forget. That's a bitter ass beer, is an ESB. This has a good amount of bitterness. The malts are the malt and the yeast are very much kind of creating what this beer is. In a way, hops seem slightly superfluous. There's a real beeriness to this. When I know some people say this sometimes, tastes like beer. It does taste quite a lot like beer in that very traditional sense. Is it what I expected? Not at all. It's not bad, it's very good. I guess I was just hoping on something like with the first double IPA, when it went just so off what you're expecting. This actually delivers exactly what you should expect. I guess it was the addition of all those hops kind of hinted towards something that I was like, oh, is there something, a bit of a cheeky little secret going on here? But there ain't really. It's an ESB. It's a nicely made ESB, and Cloudwater do really clean, well-made beers. And that's what we've got here. Bit of rye, bit of kind of white pepper, hint of bay leaf, hint of cardamom, lingering bitterness that you'd think you'd get from Challenger or First Gold or something like that. It shows the difference that that yeast makes. There's a lovely body to it, a lovely creamy drinking experience. Maybe that's what that yeast's adding. But I think, is it the yeast that is... I'd love to know more about this beer. I'd love to know much more about this beer. I think it's a really complex thing to understand, because we're kind of looking out to Trillium and Treehouse and Heady Topper and stuff like that. This is not that. I was kind of hoping there might be something like that, but I might just been kind of inaccurate with my expectations. Maybe I am. But Cloudwater set expectations, don't they? Because they make ace beer. So it's very nice. It's very nice, but it shows the difference that yeast and malt is doing. Maybe I'll be interested to see if they use this in an IPA and see what happens with it. Because maybe the malt or the yeast is killing all the hops off, because that's essentially what's happened. Nice, but kind of falls short a little bit for me. Sorry. As nice as it is, I mean, and I do mean it is. It's a very nice beer, but don't know. So that's Vermont ESB from Cloudwater in Manchester, 6.5% ABV. Interesting, thought-provoking. I like it, but where are we going? I'm Rob from HopZine.com, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.